I'm Brent Blunt here with head football coach of the Wildcats, Coach Welton Coffin. Coach, we started off the season in the Dome, North Gwinnett. Kind of took it on the chin there, 34-14. I know it didn't work out the way you would hope. Talk to us a little bit about kind of what you took out of the game.
There's no question it didn't work out like we wanted it to. When you spend the offseason preparing for a particular game and we performed like we did, that was disappointing. There's no question. The kids were disappointed in their performance, coaches as well. It's a lot of miscues, especially coming off such a great scrimmage with Milton. But hats off to North Gwinnett. Coach Spot have done a great job. We've got some young kids and some inexperienced kids that we're looking to come back strong this week.
How have they, coming off the loss, how have the kids responded, this week in practice so far? Are they back out there fired up, ready to go?
I tell you what, the comment that I made after practice on yesterday was sometimes you have to get a spanking in order to get yourself in line. And kids had one of their best practices of the year. Sometimes things have to happen to get your attention. We as coaches, we push and we do what we think we should in order to get kids prepared and everything else. Sometimes it takes hold, sometimes it doesn't, but that's our responsibility as coaches, to get the kids where they need to be and ready for game time.
I was telling somebody the other day, it's not about, being great to begin the season. It's peaking at the right time and playing strong necessarily at the end. So many times you see teams that are really good in the beginning, but by the time the playoffs come, they've kind of faded out. So hopefully you kind of build and get better each game and really progress.
No question. Going back to some of my baseball days, it's not where you start, it's where you finish at in that batter's box. And Camden County will always be resilient. There's no question about that. It's not the end of the world. It's not a region ball game. We have several weeks to prepare, get ourselves right, special teams wise, offensively and defensively, before we make that run in Region 1.
We've got this week we got a home game with Baker County out of Florida. Is that correct? No question. Baker County, outstanding program. I'm very familiar with it. Play very good football. They're going to come in with a wide open offense once again. Very physical team, great in the weight room. So we will have our hands full this Friday. Look, as far as you talked about wide open, offense, so does that help having played that similar style offense the week before to prepare you? Are the kids more adjusted, now?
No question about it. When you see certain schemes, if you will, offensively or defensively for a number of weeks in a row, the natural thought is you're going to get better at defending it or, doing whatever you need to do offensively or whatever to execute a particular defense. Baker County does a great job with their zone blocking scheme. They're going to throw a lot of screens at us, and they're going to take a couple of shots down the field. And hopefully we'll have the defense prepared like they should be in defending that type of offense.
Finishing up on last week's game, what were some of the standouts as far as some of the play? Did anybody kind of stand out, and specifically last week? Anything?
We did have some kids do a great job. All the kids worked hard. They busted behind during the course of the game. But we had some young men. We saw Dimitri Salisbury come up with a big interception right early in the game. The defense actually created 3 turnovers. So we had our opportunities offensively. Again, young man Harrison Bull, just dynamic, man, with the ball in his hands. We're excited about that young guy, what he's able to do. Had some guys come in and play some significant reps. DeAndre Gardner on defense, young 10th grader playing defensive end, came in and made some plays for us. So we had some kids to come in and do a great job.
A lot of youth out there.
Yes.
A lot of youth.
Yes.
I picked up on that, at the game, and then also a lot of speed at running back. It's going to be fun just trying to get all those guys touches. Many athletes out there.
We do have a number of guys who can run, and I've said that since the spring. And we're not going to shy away from that statement. We're fast, and we have explosive potential on offense. We just got to get the guys the ball out there in space and let them do what they do. Execute well up front. Make sure we get the calls that we need in the game, and hopefully come out on the victorious end this week.
Well, Coach, and we're hoping, I think everybody's hoping for that, and it'll be right here at Wildcat Stadium. And so we need everybody to get out early, come out, and support the team, and because they thrive off all the fans and all the everything that goes with it.
You would be surprised, or maybe you wouldn't be. The fans make such a difference to the kids. football is a game of emotion. And we need people out there cheering. There's no question about it, because when we have the home crowd there, there's an advantage. And we need them cheering those kids on.
Hopefully we'll get that. And Coach, I thank you for spending some time with us, and we'll see you next week on the Coach's Corner.
Thank you.